For the hand drawing assignment, we are considering the elements of art: line, space, and shape. We are going to be drawing the outline or the contours of our hands while observing their shape and the positive and negative space, positive being the hand, negative being the background. The idea with this lesson is that you're observing carefully, keeping your eyes on your hand and not your paper while you draw slow and take your time. We are developing a series of drawings in a sequence that becomes progressively more challenging. By the end of this assignment, you will have produced 12 life-size hands. You will have 3 different poses on 4 different pieces of drawing paper. Hands are always a great subject for beginners. For our hand drawing video today, you're going to need 4 pieces of drawing paper, approximately 12 inches by 18 inches, with your name on all 4 pieces. Take the first piece of paper and label it Open Hands. In the bottom left-hand corner, label it Simple Contour. Overlap, and detail. On the second piece of drawing paper, go ahead and label this one Closed Hand, and the same at the bottom left hand corner, Simple Contour, in the middle Overlap, and on the right Detail. On the third piece of drawing paper, label it Holding Objects, and on the fourth piece of paper, label it Exerting Pressure. Here's not how to draw a hand. We want to be careful not to draw alien fingers or sausage fingers, and also you don't want to draw band-aid tips to indicate nails. Take a look at your finger and notice how it's thicker at the base and thinner towards the tip. Notice how your palm is kind of a square shape. And notice the distance between your fingers. You're going to be looking at the negative space as well as the positive space while you're drawing your hand, the negative space being the background. Keep your hand still when you're doing this assignment and strike a pose for the open hand with your fingers apart. Maybe your wrist is bent and fingers are kind of bent at an angle. For the simple contour, all you're drawing is the simple outline of your hand. You're not showing any overlapping of fingers yet. Notice how I didn't draw my thumb. It's just the outline of my hand with nothing showing being overlapped. For the overlap, you're going to do the same thing that you did to start for your simple contour, but with overlap, you're now going to start showing overlapping of fingers. Draw really slowly and let your eyes follow the outline shape or the contours of your fingers and your hand. Notice your arch where your fingers sit on your hand and look at how it is at an angle. For the overlap, you can start to show skin folds and space and depth, and show how your fingers are overlapping and some are further away from you. For your final detailed sketch, start at the bottom of your paper with your little bit of your wrist, strike a different pose, and this time draw the simple contours of your hand showing overlapping and details of fingernails, jewelry, skin folds. This video has been sped up in time, so do go really slow when you're drawing your hands. It could take you a few periods just to complete your open hand and your closed hand drawings, and that's fine. Again, when you're drawing your hand, not only are you looking at your hand the whole time, keep your eyes on your hand and not your paper, but you're also looking at the negative space and the shapes formed by the negative space behind your hand. Remember to draw life size. Keep your eyes on your fingers while you're following the edges of the outline shapes. You're going to be doing the same thing for your closed hand drawing. First, you're going to start with a simple contour, then you're going to draw overlap, and then you're going to end up with a detailed hand. So here I have more closed hand positions where I have more fingers touching, and I'm repeating the same process that I did for the open hand paper. Only this time I'm drawing my hand more closed up. Again, this video, as you know, is sped up quite a bit, but when you're drawing on your own, be sure to go really slow and keep your eyes on the contours of your hands. Add some shading to your hand to give it a little extra detail and three-dimensional form if you would like.